Hello, Bashar. I want to
And
thank
good
you.
day to you.
I want to thank you for all the help and inspiration over the years.
All right, we thank you as well for the co-creation.
And I tend to rescue things.
I beg your pardon?
I rescue things, just mostly cats.
Yes.
I have a great affinity for them.
Yes.
And generally it works out pretty well. But one of the cats seemed to change very dramatically, very quickly.
Yes.
And I understand their reflection, but I was wondering if there was anything else going on, any way we could help her.
Well, in what way did the cat change?
She all of a sudden changed against the other cats. Everything had been going fine. She'd been with us for a while, but all of a sudden she didn't like cats.
Nothing in the environment changed?
No.
Are you sure?
Not that I know of.
Did one of the cats die
No.
at any time?
No. Mm-mm. There was one cat she seemed to be more against than the others, but now it's more general. But none of the cats died. I mean, no.
One moment. Name the cat.
Maybelline.
You didn't rearrange anything in the environment?
No, not that I know of.
Not that you know of. Is it possible someone else did?
There's only 2 people living in the house, and I would think we would have noticed.
Is the other person living in the house going through some sort of an emotional process?
Not any
Who's
more
the
than
cat
usual.
closer to?
Me.
Are you about to embark on a different level of an adventure?
I'd say so. We're transitioning.
From
working
what to
environments.
what?
We had traditional jobs, and now we're going into. But she changed before that, and now we're going into having our own business.
It doesn't matter if the cat changed before that. You understand the cats can see farther ahead than you can. You follow?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So the cat may be acting as a barometer of changes to come, but reflecting them in a way that's not yet settled. Is there something within you that's a little unsettled about the changes that are being made?
Oh yes, definitely. Yes.
Oh, well, gee. What a shock. And what is it you are unsettled about?
Well, it's like, as you said, it's a new adventure.
And
No.
what about the idea that it's a new adventure has to be experienced in what you would call an unsettling or negative way?
It's jumping off into the unknown,
And what's so scary about the unknown in your definitions?
because it's the unknown.
That's not an answer. That's a cyclic argument. What is so scary about the unknown in your definitions? What's so scary about something being unknown?
It's untested, unproven,
So
no track record.
that doesn't explain why it has to be scary. Many people would find that concept quite thrilling and exciting. That something is new and unproven, unattested. Why isn't that exciting for you? Why is it the cause for trepidation? Don't you trust yourself?
I guess not. I don't know what's going to happen.
All right. Well, what do you think the cat's reflecting?
That, I guess.
Yes. So you're holding on to the idea that if you go into the unknown, you can be surrounded by things that might not go well, that might press upon you, that might attack you, that might put you through negative experiences. Yes?
Yes.
It's unfamiliar territory, and suddenly you don't know where you stand. You're in what you call terra incognita, where everything looks new and unfamiliar, and you don't know how you relate, and you don't know how it relates to you. The cat is simply reflecting your uncertainty in this, but not just uncertainty, fear in the uncertainty. The only thing I guarantee you will ever find in the unknown is more of yourself, because that's all there is. That's all there is in your reality, is just you, different expressions of you, different reflections of you. It's the only thing that can possibly exist in the unknown. So don't be afraid of yourself. Don't be afraid of your environment. Don't be afraid of the change. It's all just going to point you in the direction of discovering more of who you are. That's what the process of life is all about. It's exciting to not know. That's how you discover something new. If it weren't for the idea that you would forget who you are, you couldn't rediscover yourself from a new perspective. Things that exist in a timeless state never change. Never find anything new. Never experiencing anything new, ever. That's why you create the experience of linear time, so that you can discover something new from a new perspective about yourself, which is ultimately an unchanging being. So you have to fall into the idea that change has to be a constant, and that it's okay for things to change, and it will only ever reveal to you more of what it is you actually want to discover about yourself that you don't know yet. So anything that is unfamiliar to you now will become familiar. And then you'll go toward another unfamiliarity and another and another and another, because that's the process of discovery. Because change is the only constant, aside, of course, from the other four laws. Yes?
Yes.
Is this helping?
Yes. Yes.
Allow yourself to sit with the cat. Allow yourself to commune with the cat vibrationally, and allow yourself to feel settled into the idea that it's okay to go into the unknown, to go into uncharted waters. That's where the adventure lies. That's where the discovery will be found. Yes?
Yes.
This is a call to adventure. Look at it that way. And share that with the cat, so the cat can go on the adventure with you and you can both have some fun. And then you won't feel surrounded by the terrifying creatures that are drawn on the map. Here there be dragons. You understand?
Yes.
You're creating it to be something to be scared of. It's nothing to be scared of. It's just another version of you. All right?
Okay.
Does this help you?
Yes. Thank you.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
All right.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Nice to meet you.
Speak up, speak up.
Okay. I have 3 questions.
Speak
but,
up more.
How many do we have time for?
Speak
3?
up. You just used one question, asking how many questions do you have time for. So now you have time for one less.
2 then. I have had 4 alien contacts.
Yes.
3 in my dream, 1 was not a dream.
All right, and so how exciting.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes. Go ahead.
They weren't all pleasant, and
I didn't say they had to be pleasant. I said they were exciting. And they can be pleasant, but remember that your own fears are being reflected back to you by the way you are engaging in the encounter.
Actually, I'm not afraid of them at all.
No, I didn't say you were afraid of them. I said there were fears within you that are coming up, which is what makes them unpleasant.
Okay, just some were creepy.
I understand, but that is simply another way of saying they're not familiar,
And disgusting.
if you say so.
Yes.
But you don't need a value judgment on that, because
No.
that's what's keeping you in that state of unpleasantness.
Right. However, the
Yes.
question is,
Yes.
you're talking about having contact in the future, and I believe it's going to happen. But
Yes.
are you saying they're all benevolent? Because that was not my take on the 4 species.
I am not saying that there are not the existence of beings in creation that are less than benevolent. Mm-hmm. What I am saying is the individuals you are interacting with are, but they may not necessarily appear to be, because some of them don't relate emotionally in the same way that humans do. And thus they may seem to behave in ways that you feel are very disconnected. But it's not because they're intentionally malicious. It's because you're simply alien to one another in a way that you find disturbing.
So we're in a universe of duality. That means
You're in a trinity. There's always a balance point between the two polarities.
Sure. But for every good, there is a bad.
Yes. There is a negative and
Can
a positive.
we all be benevolent? There is no
No.
other malevolent species in this universe?
No. There may be universes in which there are none, but in the totality of existence, there always must be polarity, otherwise it's not complete. Again, remember that polarity is not a value judgment. It's just a recognition of positive and negative, mechanically speaking. Positive is that which is integrative, connective, expansive. Negative is that which is segregative, disconnective, contractive. That's all.